Hello folks, Frankie Day back again on YouTube. Today on YouTube we got builds of my past. This is my paper model I built from paper. It's from scratch built. I used using plans from Paul Matt's format, booklet number 4 issue. This is in a scale of 1/32 scale. This is my L-14 Lockheed Electra in Polish markings. This actually is a civilian cousin of the Lockheed Hudson bomber. If you had the bolt and pawl dorsal turret on top of the fuselage, it had the side windows and the bombing was transparency front, you got yourself a Lockheed Hudson bomber. This aircraft is a Lockheed Electra. There's only another fine example of the Lockheed Electra is from the late great Howard Hughes owned one of these as a test vehicle, as a flying laboratory for high altitude testing. This aircraft is actually the same replica as of Howard Hughes, but the only difference is this thing is sponsored in Polish markings. What I did is I went ahead and I took the drawings there. I had duplicated on the Xerox machine, and using vanilla cardstock that I used. I made templates for the skins to cover around the formers to make the fuselage and the wings. And as far as the wing ribs were incorporated on the plane itself. So this airplane is initially made, 110% of it's made out of nothing but paper. There's no wood, no plastic, no metal, no nothing. It's all paper, guys. And made out of vanilla cardstock. That shows you what you do with paper, a poor man's hobby. If you can't afford kits, this is the route to go. But like I say, I can build anything. Even if it's made out of chewing gum, I can still make an airplane out of it. This is a fine example of the civilian version of the Lockheed Hudson. And this is how the Lockheed Electra L-14 was designed before it went back to the Lockheed plant to be modified into a bomber configuration. This airplane has no bomb bay at all in it because it's civilian design. As the construction of this airplane in general is composed of ribs, formers, wing spars, stabilizer spires, horizontal stabilizer spars, and covered with skins. Similar to that is the real airplane. This thing is built exactly precisely as the real one was built, using sections of skins on to make the fuselage. Because the fuselage came in, I believe, in 5 sub-assemblies as the real one was made. So the card kit here that I built, my card model, is built the same way as the real one was made. The tires are made out of cardboard disc, chucked up to a mini lathe, and using a file and sandpaper, I sanded down to shape. The landing gear struts made out of rolled tubing. We'll zoom in a little bit. And we're going to take a look at it. This plane's old. I built this airplane about, I say 45 years ago I built this one. I had it hung up on top of my ceiling. This airplane used to be a bright silver, folks, using silvery aerogloss dope, thinned down with nitrate dope and lacquer thinner. And the airplane is starting to shrink really tight as a banjo string right there. And it's got a couple of puckers in it like that because of the shrinkage. When I first built the plane, there was no puckers in it. So anyway, you look at the real airplane, you can see dents in it too. So this thing is pretty realistic as a real one. There's engine detail to it. The engine cowlings are made out of formers and skins. And the cockpit is made out of Scotch tape that I used. And the passenger compartment has Scotch tape inside also, and uses transparency. And it's just getting old, folks. It's getting old like me. And when an airplane gets old like this, it shows its wear and tear and getting old. And still holds its luster, though. It still shines here and there. As you can see, the hideous string on it that's strapped around the fuselage. That's why I took it out of the ceiling. You can see the Polish markings on it, and also the Polish. It says Polskie Pensionas Polish Airlines. That's what it means. That's exactly what it was on the book. There's that prop spinning again. Make sure you got no oil. Make sure you get all the oil out of the engine cylinders. This is a static model, like the rest of my collections are. I have a Lockheed Hudson bomber on the same scale as this. I'll probably end up showing up pretty soon. I think you folks will like that pretty much. This is a one-of-a-kind model, guys. I don't think you'll ever see one of these anywhere. And most of my builds are very unusual compared to a lot of you great fellows out there. I'm old school, so I go back many years of how models used to be during boyhood and when I first started building them, and they were my favorites. So right there where that stick is at, that's where the turret used to be at. And I'll zoom in a little closer right here with the stick here. This is where the transparency bombers window was at. Right along here, you got two lines of windows right there as observation windows for the bombardier navigator. And this is a civilian version of the Lockheed Hudson. And it's a fun airplane. It's a beautiful looking airplane. As you can see how big it is with my hand on it. Comparing my hand to the size, it's a big airplane. Wingspan of this thing is 34.5 inches long. And it weighs about 40 grams. It's pretty light out of paper. And that airplane is tight. Well, that dope really tightens up pretty tight. And so it's showing its age like everything else is, folks. And I'm glad everybody's enjoying my builds of the past. So every day I'll post another video with builds of my past that I have done in my life's work. And I know you guys out there are enjoying them, so I'll keep sharing them as long as you enjoy them. Next video after this will be my Bolo update build, my group build I've got going. And we got a new member that's joined in. We got Stevie Lewis on there. He's joined in. Well, there's yours truly right there again. Yeah, we know you there, sharp guy. We know you there. We can't see you. We can sure follow the smoke from that cigar you got going on. Just having fun, kids. Just having fun. Anyway, guys, this is the overall perspective, the overall view of my L-14 Lockheed Electra. In a scale of 132. Wearing the Polish Airlines. And it's a beautiful looking airplane, as you can see. It's getting old like me. And it's about time to sign off here, folks. And I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. And may God bless. And we'll catch you on the next video of the builds of my past. Stay tuned for the Bolo build. I got the update going on right after this very shortly. So be patient, boys. I shall return. So thank you very much. And please subscribe. May God bless and happy modeling. You take care, boys. Bye now.